Hello, viewers. It's a wonderful time being with you again, and trust me, I am enjoying every bit of this sojourn with you. Today, we're going to look at compound interest in mathematics. Previously, we looked at simple interest, and today we're going to look at compound interest. To take a recap of the things we have done in the past, we said that compound interest, simple interest, sorry, is used when you're calculating interest on mortgages uh, and short-term personal loans. Here we are calculating compound interest. And what is compound interest? Is this is the interest calculated on the principal and interest accumulated over the previous period. So the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest is that when you calculate the interest on the principal alone, that is simple interest. But when you calculate the interest on the principal and the interest for the previous year, then you are calculating the compound interest. The applications for compound interest is used in the banking and finance sector. It's used to calculate increase or decrease in population. It's used to also calculate the growth of bacteria. Funny enough, we're going to see all that as we go. We can also use it to calculate the rise or depreciation in the value of an item. All right, let us see the formula for calculating compound interest. As you can see, we say amount, that is A, is equals to P plus, bracket, open, 1 plus R over N, bracket closes, N over T. Now, we have to explain, and that is A stands for amount, P for principal, R for rate of interest, N number of times interest is compounded per year, and times in years. Okay? Alternatively, the most authentic uh, formula is, you see, in this formula there is no compound interest. So what you get is the amount, then you subtract it from the principal to now get your compound interest. And so that's what we've done here to make it much more elaborate. You see, the compound interest is this, which is the compound, the amount, minus the what? The principal. So this section, you can call it the amount, and this section, you call it the principal. So the amount minus the principal gives you compound interest. So we substituted this formula here, and we subtracted the principal from it to get the compound interest. So that is the formula for calculating the compound interest. CI is equals to P plus bracket open 1 plus R over N, you close the bracket, NT minus P. All right, we also have other formulas, and another interesting formula is that if you're calculating your interest and your interest is compounded just once in a year, that is annually, then this should be your formula. That is, the compound interest is equal to the principal, the bracket opens, 1 plus R over 100, the bracket closes, raised to the power T minus P. All right, so having done this, let's look at an example. What is the amount to be repaid? It didn't say compound interest. So it says what amount is to be repaid on a loan of 10,000 naira for 2 years at 10% per compound interest. So I'll write my solution, okay? I'll state my formula for amount. We see is that my amount is equal to the principal 1 plus excuse me, R t. So that's all I need. I don't need to say minus the principal because I am not told to calculate the compound interest. I'm just told to calculate the amount. So when I substitute my values, I say my amount is equals to 10,000 naira, 1 plus, the rate is 10% over 100, and the time is 1 year, sorry, 2 years. Okay? So all this will cancel this. So I have 1 plus 1 over 10, 2. So I'm going to deal with this first. 10,000. Okay, so I don't mind putting this line, making this a fraction, and getting the LCM. And so 1 in 10 is 10, 10 times 1 is 10 plus 10 in 10 is 1, 1 times 1 is what? 1. And so we have 11 over 10. Okay? Okay? Alright. So we can also see that this is 10,000 times 121 all over 100. That is, I have to find the square of these two numbers. This will take out this will take out this. 121 times 100, just simply add the two zeros. So the amount compounded after 1 year is 12,100. So by the time it is compounded, you have, for 2 years, you have 12,100. Okay, when it's compounded annually for 2 years, you have 12,100. Now we can go further to find out the compound interest for the 2 years. So we say CI, which is compound interest, is equal to the amount minus the principal, which is 12,100 naira minus 10,000 naira, which gives us 2,100 naira. This is the compound interest when it is compounded annually for 2 years consistently. I hope it is simple enough. There are too many examples we'll look at. In our next class, we will be looking at increase and decrease in population using compound interest. We also get an example on the growth of bacteria using compound interest, as well as the rise or depreciation in the value of an item using compound interest. I hope it is simple enough. I hope you can understand it. I hope it makes sense to you. If you have any comments,